medal is recognized.
His last address to Kenyans before he left for Ethiopia was laden with assurances of the much-needed United States support, but also caution in confronting what has arguably become Kenya's biggest headache: terrorism.
The United States faces similar threats of terrorism. We are grateful for the sacrifices made by Kenyans on the front lines as part of AMISOM. We're going to stand shoulder to shoulder with you in this fight against terrorism for as long as it takes.
But as Kenya takes solace in the big brother's mighty shadow, Obama warned it must, however, carefully avoid falling into the trap of terror merchants through counterproductive anti-terror strategies. The US president especially warning against creating fertile grounds for religious radicalization and extremism by alienating sections of the society.
Violent extremists want us to turn against one another. Terrorists who try to sow chaos, they must be met with force, and they must also be met, though, with a forceful commitment to uphold the rule of law and respect for human rights, and to treat everybody who's peaceful and law-abiding fairly and equally.
Rights groups have accused the government of alienating sections of Kenyans, and especially Muslims, in the name of fighting terror, claims the government has repeatedly denied. Addressing the nation alongside President Obama on Saturday, President Kenyatta defended his government record on human rights while pledging to wage a non-discriminative war against terror.
As we learn from others, we will be able to handle this situation in a manner that does not, as President Obama said, encourage this kind of activity going forward on the basis of either marginalization or people feeling that particular communities are being targeted.
But now Obama wants Nairobi to involve more Muslims and other minority groups in tackling insecurity and other ills in the society.
The United States and Kenya both have Muslim minorities, but those minorities make enormous contributions to our countries. These are our brothers, they are our sisters. And so, in both our countries, we have to reject calls that allow us to be divided.
Nonetheless, the picture is not as gloomy, with Obama having asserted that his visit to Kenya is a testimony that Kenya is on the right path in the war against extremists.
Part of my answer, I guess, to that problem is to come here and visit and to show this extraordinary country and the extraordinary progress that's been made.
And the promise from the big brother is that however difficult it's going to be, or whatever difficult decisions will have to be made, the US will stand side by side with Kenya. Hussein Mohammed, Citizen TV in Nairobi.